开始考试。下面将进行模拟夜间灯光使用的考试。
So my wife is getting her driver's license here in China. So I want to walk you through the steps that she took and how the system and the program and the schools here in Beijing are considerably more advanced and different from those in the West. Number one, she needed to study regulations and pass a multiple choice online test consisting of potentially 16,000 questions. So my wife passed, and so she went on to the second stage. And the second stage is actually, for her school, AI-driven cars in a gigantic lot.
慢慢地抬刹车，车动脚停，往后倒。听到叮咚音就停车学习。
With no driving instructor. So she's sitting in a car filled with cameras inside and out, driving around, performing functions. She has to parallel park, she has to turn left, she has to drive in an S-curve, and the AI is stopping her, correcting her, giving her feedback, and this took place for 4-hour sessions on several days. Once she completed that training using AI, it was just her and a car lot full of other people also in their AI-driven vehicles, also getting lessons from AI. She took a test, a behind-the-wheel test under these conditions, also administered by AI, in a real car that's driven by AI and partially driven by her, and she also passed that first time. So she passed both tests first time, and now she's in the middle. There's 4 tests in China. She's in the middle, and day 1 of training for the third test is where she went into a virtual reality car environment here in Beijing, along with dozens and dozens of other people also undergoing this virtual reality driving experience where they have to go through special intersections and deal with special circumstances to prepare for the real road experience. And eventually she will then transition to a real car with a real trainer on a real road and practice real driving. After she passes a test, based on that, she'll move to the 4th test, which is another online test. After passing the 4th online test, finally, she will be given a driver's license. So this is how you get a license here in China. And the technology is considerably more advanced for training drivers than it is back in the States. Tell me if in your country, it's more like that in the US or more like that in China.
Elvis has left the building.